would have loved the food I had tonight. I had a traditional chicken dish. It's a local cuisine. I can't remember the name at all, but it was so good. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm sorry you weren't able to come, but I hope you're enjoying time with your friends. Sounds like they're trying to get your attention. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye, sweetie. I love you. Oh, sorry about... Hey, it's you. Hey, how are... you... Hey, are you alright? Hi. Yeah, it's great to see you too. I didn't expect this to be the circumstance, but Hey, is everything alright? Are you with anyone at the moment? You were... Yeah, sure, where are they now? You don't know. Okay. Look, I can tell you're in a mix of emotions right now. Here, there's a nice, quiet spot over there. Come sit down with me. So, what's wrong? Aside from having too much to drink? Yeah, I can tell you're drunk. I've been in your state a few too many times. But it's not the drunk part I'm worried about. You look upset. Hell, you look like you've been crying a lot. Has something happened? Have you or anyone else been hurt? You? Are you okay? Who? Not physically? You don't need to tell me, but if you just want to, you're fine. I may not be a specialist, but my job is to read people. I know you're not fine. I'm not asking you to tell me, but I am offering my help, in whatever form it takes. Yeah, you can just ramble about whatever to me. I'll be here to listen. Yeah. I don't really know much about it, but it sounds interesting. And I need to ask, you said you were with someone. Where did they go? Are they looking for you or your partner? I thought you said they couldn't come. They're not here. And you... Wait, they broke up with you? Oh no. Is this what all this is about? No, we don't need to talk about it. Let's just drop it for now. Give you a bit of time to collect your thoughts and sober up a little bit. It's the best thing to do on a spot like this. So, where were you heading? Well, you were walking somewhere, and the district we share is west, not north. Cardinal directions are always burnt into my brain. Oh, you were going to see the garden by the ocean. More coincidences. I was actually heading there myself. You were... heading the wrong way. But that's all good. I ran into you and I can take you there. Apparently it's beautiful. Even more so when it's all lit up at night. But maybe we should go tomorrow night? I think it would be better if you get some rest and... Okay. No need for begging and all that. We can go tonight. What was I doing out? Oh, well, I was just hunting down some good food places to eat. Yeah, I don't really like any of the commercial looking joints. Big fancy brands and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm good. Nah, some slightly run down, hole in the wall restaurant with a nice but kind of rude owner. Yeah, that's gonna be the best food you will ever have. Nope, never had any of the food I tried. And whether it's inexperience or lack of knowledge, I can't even pronounce half the food I ate. But I know one thing. It was good. Definitely need to go back to some of those joints. I only grabbed a few small things from each place. It lets me get a taste test for what I can try later. While I was eating at the last place, I realised I was within walking distance and could just go to the gardens tonight. A nice introduction to the city, some wonderful food, beautiful scenery, and by complete chance, a great person to spend the rest of the night with. Not so great? Why would you think that? Every interaction I've had with you, you've been amazing. You're nice, caring, funny, attractive if that's what matters. But more importantly, you're honest and true to yourself. This lump you're in, whatever it may be, you will be able to get through this. Wait, what? Your partner broke up with you over a text and told you they've been seeing your best friend for months. Holy shit. There isn't anything I can really say. Other than, I am so sorry. No, I didn't do anything, but I can be sorry for you. I truly do know what this is like, and I can understand what you're going through. Let's talk more about it in a bit. There's a bit of a crowd ahead, and let's not try to dampen this moment too much. I never liked groups of people. Always a bit of an icky feeling around it. Looks like there is a perfect spot for us up ahead. We can take a break, sit by the ocean and just stare into the night. Shall we? Yeah, I'll take the lead. Comfy? Good to hear. We can just spend some time here. If this topic becomes too much, please, just stop me. It's okay to. I don't want you to hurt by me talking about it more than you need to hear. And you are hurting right now. I understand. I really, really do. And you'll want to cut yourself off from the world, emotionally and I fear you may have been thinking about it literally. You were. Come here. I know how ending it all can seem like the only choice, the best choice, or the last choice. I promise you, it gets better. It may take weeks, months, maybe years, but you have to try. If not for yourself, then try for me. I know we just met and we hardly know each other, but you have been one of the brightest people I've come across. I hate seeing your light dim like this, and if it were to go out, everything you're feeling right now, as overwhelming as they are, you have to understand them, the feelings, what they are, where they're coming from. It's so easy, so goddamn easy to blame yourself. I truly get it, but you aren't the reason you're feeling like this. It's some asshole who has caused you to feel this way, caused you to feel like a failure or inadequate. You are so far from that. I am begging you, don't close your heart to these feelings. If you stop feeling emotion and don't feel anything, then there truly isn't any point to feeling at all. You get nothing from the world and give nothing back. And while that might sound great right now, it hurts in the long run. It hurts so much. So please, open your heart to these feelings. Open it to everything around you and to what I'm saying. I know you want to keep holding me, and I don't have an issue with you doing that. But I want you to do something for me. It isn't much. Hey, look up at me. Hi. This is just a simple exercise to bring you to this moment. To be aware of the present and your surroundings. Take a look around us. What do you see? These gleeful people enjoying each other's company, laughing and having fun. These amazing plants, the commanding sense and colour it brings to our senses. The wonderful ocean, with each crashing wave it brings you back to reality, all while washing your thoughts away. And for me, I see a beautiful person next to me. You are breathtaking. Honestly, when I first saw you, I was stunned. I was beyond drawn to you on the plane. You instantly switched my mood from annoyed and upset to happy and cheerful. You started this holiday amazingly for me, and I can't thank you enough. If our interactions ended tonight, for whatever reason, I would be beyond happy to have had you in my life. You've been incredible, top to bottom, and I would prefer to have you in my life longer, not just this short amount of time. And if this is a terrible time or not, I think you need to hear it. I really, genuinely do like you. Not just as a friend, but something more. Too bad I'm taken. What? That's, news to me. Oh, my ring. No, it's not like that. I'm not with anyone. That's a relic. A time long gone. Then who was I on the phone to earlier? You remember that? It was my daughter. You shared your story, so it's only fair I share mine. I'm not married. Or in a relationship. Not anymore. I forgot I was wearing this. I usually wear it for business. It keeps the creepy old geezers off of me. They try snagging any young, fit businessman away. But yes, I was married. I loved my wife. We knew each other for 7 years, were together for 6, and married for 5. My daughter is 8 years old now, and she is what kept us together for so long. And our cowardice helped too. I found out 4 years ago from a close friend that my wife had been cheating on me. Not with anyone in particular, but still, she had been. I was a shadow of myself, and I didn't have the courage to bring it up to her. I picked up drinking and just focused on my business. I slipped a few times. Having drunk too much, I'd find myself in places I should not be. I'd look around the world, not finding anything to look for. Anything could have happened. And I think she knew that I knew. But neither of us had the courage or the will to bring it up. Both of us cowards to who we were. Patterns grew. She'd go out and not come back for days at a time. I would drink and work my life away. We were earning more money than ever, living what would seem to be a picture-perfect, white picket fence life. But it was all a facade, just a fake image of a perfect family. Eventually, the remaining part of me just shattered, and I snapped. Not in an aggressive way. I don't even think I was angry. Not at her, at least. It took so long, but I realized how much our child had been neglected. My daughter was 5 years old. All she knew was our babysitter. Her dad was an alcoholic, her mum was a no-show. And not for my sake, or my wife's, but for my child's sake, I woke the fuck up. Cleaned myself up, quit drinking, confronted my wife, and settled it all. I did not want it to be a show of force. The big guy who earns the money is showing his strength. Fuck all of that. I just want my daughter to have a happy life. And she wouldn't get that while two childish, immature adults play pretend. When I talked to my wife, when she was my wife for the last time, I finally realized how bad everything had gotten. She was just lonely. I wasn't there for her. I was travelling and working. eventually she needed some comfort and I couldn't provide it. I failed her as a husband, a partner, and a long-time friend. I'm not saying what she did was right, but I at least understand her. And while there is permanent damage done to our relationship, and I would never be with her again, I do still hold love for her somewhere in me. And I always will. Not as a partner or even a friend, but as the mother of my daughter, who is the one person I hold closest to my heart and will do anything for. When we settled, I offered to take my daughter in. I cleaned my act up, but my ex hadn't. It was hard to see, and it really hurt to see someone I once loved with my whole being slowly tear themselves down. But I could not help her if she wasn't helping herself. So I focused all my energy onto making my daughter's life as good as possible. I offered a simple setup. My daughter would live with me most of the time and visit her mother on weekends. And my ex was fine with that, but she offered for me to take her in permanently, all for a larger payment. Out of everything that happened, that made me fucking angry. Reducing our daughter to a one-off bulk payment, it's fucking sickening. I didn't even recognize her at that point. But I paid it. If it meant she didn't harass me, was out of our lives, and I got to see my daughter all the time, fuck, I'd pay anything. And now my little girl is at home with her friends and babysitter. I call her every morning and night, talk to her throughout the day. I love her with every fibre of my being, and everything I do, every last bit of it, I do for her. She may be young and my daughter, but she's also a close friend at this point. But I know that to live a healthy life, I have to take time for myself. And this year, I took my holiday by myself. I normally bring her with me, but with school starting up, I didn't want her to miss out. I feel like I'm missing her more than she's missing out on this trip. When I got to the airport for this trip, I was annoyed at myself. I ran through it all in my head again. I do it all the time. I should have done so many things differently. Thinking about my life up until this point, the relationship I had and how I could have just delayed all of this to bring my little girl. And then I met you. I've been thinking about you constantly. The imprint you've left on me. I've never felt anything like it before. You really are one of a kind. That's everything. All the pieces of me are laid out on the table. I just hope you at least understand where I... I... No. Hey. It's not that I don't want it. And it's not that I don't like you. I really do. But I don't want it to be like this. Not while you're drunk. Not in the emotional mixing bowl you're in. Especially not while sharing sad stories. If we go down this route of romance, which I am more than happy to do, I want us to be sober. I want the moment to be filled with passion, love, lust. More of an acceptance of emotion and understanding. Not a possible rebound. I really do hope you understand. And hey, cheer up. We're both here for another 2 weeks. We have all that time to grow and develop. But I think we're going to need to get a bit of rest for that. It's getting late, and it looks like the day's catching up to you too. Come on, I should get you back to your hotel room. You won't go? Why not? 'Cause I'm not going? Okay, well, I guess I'm escorting you to your room now. To dick you down? Excuse you? No, I'm kidding. But no, I'm not doing that. To be honest, I don't think you could take it. Well, I'll have to take you at your word. Unless... No, we're not. You're still a wee bit sloshed. Good evening. Yeah, we're just going to... Hey, which hotel was it? Why did you say that? That's my... Oh, you sneaky little... Okay, I guess we're going to my hotel now. You'd better not have any alternative motives, because I have developed a very strong will and stubbornness. I have to raise an 8-year-old, after all. If I show any weakness, a child can find a way to exploit it. Huh. I kind of forgot how close my hotel is to the garden. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty fancy here. Overly fancy. I pay for my accommodation and food through my company. Some good old tax benefits. So, I spoil myself. After all, I work all year for this. And, hey, now you get to have a taste of it too. This is our floor. Yeah, the top floor is the penthouse. The whole floor is mine. Well, for the time being, it's ours. Okay, now, I am begging you, get some sleep. If you need to brush your teeth or shower, there is an ensuite just through here. Spare everything for you to use. I'll freshen up after, and as fun as the jokes are, please don't touch any of the alcohol. For yourself and for me. Now go shower up. It'll help. I'll come back in a short while. Hey, did you... Whoa. Okay, I didn't expect to see... Well, I didn't really see anything. Just a blur. Absolutely my bad. Sorry. Should have asked. Can I look now? Okay, I'm trusting you. You look more lively. A nice shower can do wonders. Now hop in bed. Comfy? Yeah, it's the most comfortable bed money can buy. Goose down is ridiculously expensive, but worth every dollar. Now, rest up. I'll just be in the other room. No, I won't stay in the same bed. As much as I'd like to and as comforting as it would be, I'd rather have different circumstances behind it. If you need anything from me, anything, just wake me up. No, those options are off the table. I won't be doing that. If you want food or drinks, just scan the QR thing with your phone. It's on the bedstand. You can order anything you want. All complimentary. Don't order anything for breakfast. I have a plan for us. It should be fun. No. Shh. No more jokes. Please. Rest up. Tomorrow's a new day. We can do whatever you want. Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. Sleep well.